Lampard's at the wheel, Lampard's at the wheel, na 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 na. Lampard's at the wheel, Lampard's at the wheel. That's just an embarrassing appointment from Chelsea. I know it's an interim appointment, but why did they have to go for Lampard? They're doing this based on what he did for them as a player, but just because he was a very good footballer doesn't mean that he would do well as a manager. They already learnt that in the time that he was at Chelsea before, where he got sacked, and I don't understand why they're doing this again. It's a terrible appointment by Todd Boehly, and I think Todd Boehly has got pretty much everything wrong since being the new owner of Chelsea, and this is another wrong decision that he's made. Lampard might start all right, and then the fans are going to start loving him, but once he gets played against like the top teams, he's going to end up getting shown up because he isn't as good as a manager as Ten Hag. He isn't as good as a manager as Arteta, and he isn't as good as a manager as Pep Guardiola. So, and he isn't as good as a manager as Eddie Howe. So when he comes up against those managers, he's going to get slaughtered. And I just think it's just embarrassing because he did jack shit the last time he was at Chelsea. He failed to get Derby promoted with a very good young squad. He failed at Everton, ended up getting the sack, and he will fail again at Chelsea this time around. I have nothing against Lampard as a guy. I think he's a nice guy, and I thought he was a brilliant player, but I just think he's going to struggle this time again. And I think the only reason fans really want him is because they love him as a player, but because they loved him as a player doesn't mean that they're going to love him as a manager. And I've got a feeling within a couple of weeks they're going to start hating his guts. And they're going to be regretting saying that they wanted him. And I think it's embarrassing. And I think it's going to be an appointment where Chelsea will regret what they've done. And it's not going to improve their position in the league. And it's not going to make them win the Champions League. And in the end of it, he's not going to end up getting the job if Chelsea have any sense. But there's a possibility if he does get a good run going, like Ollie did, he could get the job. But I don't think that would be the right call, because I think if he gets given the job on a permanent state, then it will be a mistake, because a couple of games don't mean that you're a good manager. You need to do it over sustained couple of months and a couple of years, and I don't see Lampard doing that. Leave me your thoughts on this video, like, share, subscribe, and also leave me your thoughts on the comments on this appointment. And I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys for another video tomorrow. Bye for now.